Hi, this is Pastor Randy. There's a lot of anger in the world today. People are angry about politics, sensitive social issues, the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, charges of racism and privilege in America. We are an angry nation living in an angry world. Many of my friends argue on Facebook about these and other issues. I've been told that I should block or unfriend some of the people whose posts are especially filled with anger. And I admit it is tempting. But I believe that it's important to try to understand each other, and that every person is loved by God, and as hard as it may be, I have been called to love them too. In several of my devotional readings recently, the subject of anger has been addressed. Mind you, these are books that were written years ago, so I'm taking it as a sign from God that I need to address this issue also. In one of today's readings, Bob Goff writes, "If it is more important for you to be right than to be like Jesus, then it's time to get back to the basics of your faith and your relationships." It was Jesus who said that we should love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. He also said that the second greatest commandment, right after loving your God wholeheartedly, is to love your neighbor as yourself, to treat them the way we would have them treat us, with the same grace and mercy and understanding. Jesus' brother James is believed to have written these words in James chapter 1, verse 19. He says, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires." I think we've got this formula backwards. We're quick to speak, quick to get angry, and slow to listen. I remember when I was young, I was told, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and therefore you should listen twice as much as you speak." If you do, you might find out that someone's anger stems from feelings of fear or anxiety or hurt or humiliation, over a dozen other sources, internal struggles that we know nothing about. I'm trying hard to listen. Won't you listen too? Until next time, this is Pastor Randy. Be safe, love one another, and trust in God.